Good morning, Year 4 parents. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Year 4 Poetry Plate Finals. Got a couple of quick housekeeping messages before we start. We're not expecting a fire alarm, but if an alarm were to go off, we'd leave through the nearest exits in an organised fashion down the stairs, and then the children will meet on the front lawns. Feel free to take photographs and videos, but please make sure you're not blocking anybody else's view nearby. Our fantastic marketing team are here to record the whole of the performances, so if you don't record anything, you won't miss anything. We'll make that available for you. I'm not going to say anything else, that's all I'm going to say. The children have worked ever so hard over the past few weeks on their performances. All the children have performed their own individual poems. They've done a brilliant job. It was incredibly difficult picking just 6 finalists, but that's what we have for you this morning. And then after the finalists, you're going to also enjoy hearing 3 class poems from us as well. So I'm going to hand over to the children, and if we can give a big clap for our 6 Year 4 finalists. Year 4 finalists, would you like to come up to the stage?
Hello, my name is Millen, and today I'm going to be reciting the poem Strict by Michael Rosen. We had a teacher who was so strict you weren't allowed to breathe in her lessons. She used to stand at the front of the class going, "No breathing!" And you had the whole morning to get through. The weak ones just used to keel over and die. You'd hear them going down behind you. Kaboom! 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 And there was always one whiny kid going, "Miss, gonna go out and do some breathing." And she'd say, "No! You had all of playtime to do that." "Oh, come on, miss, come on." You know, at the start of the week, I had 48 kids in my class. And at the end, we only had 5 left. You'd be stepping over kids at the end of the day just to get out of the classroom. "Oh no, there's Melanie. That's a shame, she's really nice." "Well, there's Dave. Ha ha, hard luck, Dave. Always knew you were a bit weak." Some people say to me, if that's true, how come you're here to tell the tale? Fair enough, and I'll tell you. It's because when I was at school, we sat at desks. We didn't sit round tables like you do now. We sat at desks, and some of us figured out what you had to do was snatch a quick breath under the desk lid when she wasn't looking. So once more from the beginning, no breathing! The weak ones, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom! The whiny ones, "Miss, gonna go out and do some breathing." And she'd say, "No! You had all of playtime to do that." "Oh, come on, miss, come on." That's not. Boom. That was a mistake. If you made any noise at all with the desk lid, it was, "Out! School prison!" There was a school prison underneath the school hall where they used to string you from the wall bars. "Miss, I've been up here for 3 weeks, and there's rats, and they're nibbling my toenails." So I figured out what you had to do was put your thumbs around the edge of the desk lid, so when it went down, there was no noise at all. So once more from the beginning, no breathing! The weak ones, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom! The whiny ones, "Miss, gonna go out and do some breathing." And she'd say, "No! You had all of playtime to do that." "Oh, come on, miss, come on." Those are the kids over there. Boom. "Out! School prison!" "Miss, I've been up here for 3 weeks, and there's rats, and they're nibbling in my toenails." Me. There. No noise at all. Survival.
Good afternoon. Good morning. My name is Clarissa, and I'm going to be reciting to you a poem called The Pet Shop by Rachel Field. £100 to spend, or maybe a little more. I'd run as fast as my legs would go, straight to the pet shop doors. I wouldn't say, how much for this or that? What kind of a dog is he? I'd buy as many as rolled an eye or wagged a tail at me. I'd take the hound with the drooping ears that sits by himself alone. Cockers and cans and wobbly pups for to be my very own. I might buy the parrot, all red and green, or the monkey I saw before, if I had £100 to spend, or maybe a little more. Riding a Wolf by Roald Dahl. As soon as Wolf began to feel that he would like a decent meal, he went and knocked on Grandma's door, and when she opened it, she saw the sharp white teeth, the horrid grin, and Wolfie said, "May I come in?" Poor Grandma was terrified. "He's going to eat me up," she cried, and she was absolutely right. He ate her up in one big bite. Grandma was small and tough, and Wolfie wailed, "That's not enough. I haven't yet begun to feel that I have had a decent meal." He ran around the kitchen yelping, "I've got to have another helping!" Then he added with frightful leer, "Therefore I'm going to wait right here until little Miss Red Riding Hood comes home from walking in the wood." He quickly put on Grandma's clothes. Of course, he had to do it. He dressed himself in coat and hat, put on shoes, and after that, he even brushed and curled his hair and sat himself in Grandma's chair. And came a little girl and went. She stopped. She stared, and then she said, "But Grandma, what great big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with, my dear," the wolf replied. "And Grandma, what great big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with, my dear," the wolf replied. The wolf sat there and smiled. He thought, "I'm going to eat this child. Compared with her old grandmama, she's going to taste like carrion." "And Grandma, what a lovely great big furry coat you have on." "That's wrong," replied the wolf. "Haven't you forgotten to say what big teeth I've got? Well, no matter what you say, I'm going to eat you anyway." Small Girl smiles. Hiding figures. She whips a pistol from her knickers. She aims at the creature's head. Bang! 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 She shoots him dead. A few weeks later in the wood, he came across this Riding Hood. What a change, no clothes on red, a silly hood upon her head. She said, "Hello, and do please note my lovely furry wolfskin coat."
Hello, my name is Dominic, and today I'll be reciting Conversation Piece by Gareth Owen. Late again, Blenkinsop. What's the excuse this time? Not my fault, sir. Whose fault is it then? Grandma's, sir. Grandma's? What did she do? She died, sir. Died? She's seriously dead, all right, sir. That makes 4 grandmothers this term. And all on PE days, Blenkinsop. I know, it's very upsetting, sir. How many grandmothers have you got, Blenkinsop? Grandmothers, sir? None, sir. None? All dead, sir. What about yesterday, Blenkinsop? What about yesterday, sir? You missed maths. Oh, that was the dentist, sir. The dentist died! No, sir, my teeth, sir. You missed the test, Blenkinsop. And I was looking forward to it too, sir. Right, line up for P. Can't, sir. No such word as can't. Why can't you? No kit, sir. Where is it then? Home, sir. What is it doing at home? Not iron, sir. Couldn't you iron it? Can't, sir. Why not? My hand, sir. Who usually does it? Grandma, sir. Why couldn't she do it? Dead, sir.
Hello, my name is Aaron, and today I will be performing Double Double from The Witches by William Shakespeare. Double, double. Fire, burn, cold, rain, bubble, fillet of a fenny snake. In the cauldron boil and bake, eye of meat and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell, rough, boil and bubble, double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, cauldron, bubble, cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. Hello, my name is Amrit, and today I will be reciting the poem Sneezels by A.M. Christopher Robin had sneezels and weasels. They bundled him in his bed. They gave him what goes with a cold in the nose and some more for a cold in the head. I wondered if sneezels could turn into weasels, and measles could turn into mumps. They examined his chest for a rash and the rest of his body for swelling and lumps. They sent some doctors in sneezels and weasels to tell them what ought to be done. All sorts of conditions of famous physicians came hurrying round at a run. They all made a note of the state of his throat and asked if he suffered from thirst. They asked if the sneezels came after the weasels, or if the first sneasel came first. They expounded the reasons for sneezels and weasels, the manner of measles that knew. They said, if he freezels in draughts and breezels,
we all agree that there were 6 fantastic finalists, and I hope we've given the judges a really tricky decision.
Right.
So we'll find out next week who is the ultimate winner of the Year 4 Poetry Plate. We give one more big, massive clap, everybody, for these quick. And we're just going to finish off the performances with our class poems, which we've been working on for a few weeks now. So we have 3 performances, 1 from each form, and we hope you enjoy our class poems, starting with 4A. And 4A.
Yeah, that would make it. Okay. All right, Jenny, are we in your way? You're all right there. Yeah, you don't want to be as on camera. Put my head in.
I'm walking with my iguana. I'm walking with my iguana. When the temperature rises to above 85, my iguana is looking like he's coming alive. So we make it to the beach, my iguana and me. Then he sits on my shoulder as we stroll by the sea. And I'm walking. My iguana. I'm walking. My iguana. If anyone sees us, we're a big surprise. My iguana and me on our daily exercise. So somebody phones the local police and says I have an alligator tied to a leash. And I'm walking. My iguana. I'm walking. My iguana. It's the spines on his back that make him look grim, but he just loves to be tickled under his chin. And I know that my iguana is ready for bed when he puts on his pajamas and lays down his sleepy head. And I'm walking. My iguana. Still walking. With my iguana. My iguana. My iguana. My piranha. My chihuahua. My chinchilla. And my gorilla. My caterpillar. And I'm walking. With my iguana. With my iguana. In the Land of the Flibberty Gibbets by John Foster. In the land of the Flibberty Gibbets, the curly birds whirl and whiz. The bugling junkets jiggle and jive. The fuzzles glitter and fizz. The fuzzles flicker and fizz. The plimpets zip and ping. The plimpets zip and ping. The junkets jiggle and jive. The junkets jiggle and jive. In the land of the flippity gibbets. After performing just the night before Christmas, 4W was inspired to use this poem for their class poem. Terry and the Tooth Fairy by Terry Denton and Andy Griffiths, performed by 4W.
'Twas the day of the toothache and all through the tree, not a creature was stirring, not even me. Andy's tooth had been placed in a small glass with care, in hope that the tooth fairy would soon be there.
Andy was nestled beside in his bed, while fishes of gold coins danced in his head. And me in the bathtub, blowing a bubble, trying my hardest to stay out of trouble. When out in the forest there was such a clatter, I sprang from my bath to see what was the matter. A tower wrapped around me, I flew like a breeze to the edge of the deck and stayed through the leaves. And what's am I wondering I should appear, but a little steam-powered machine drawing near, and a tiny toy truck with a miniature crane, from which dangled a hook on a small golden chain. Or led by a figure so lively and airy, I knew in a moment it must be the Tooth Fairy. For rapid than eagles to the treehouse she came, as she shouted and whistled and called her helpers by name. Come achy, come molar, come driller, come smash, to the top of the tree, to the bedroom let's dash, and we'll heave away pull a pearly prize. Those teeth that we gather no matter the size. And up through the treehouse the tiny crew flew, with both their machines and the Tooth Fairy too. They parked their small truck on Andy's sweet head, and lowered the hook to the glass by his bed. And then with a gentle tooth heave and tooth ho, the tooth was brought up from the water below. It was placed in the trunk and tied up very tightly, with some ropes that whistled quite brightly. The Tooth Fairy flitted and fluttered with glee. Pay him, she said, his tooth fairy fee. The machine began whirring, it whistled and blew, and out through the slot a $2 coin flew. Up through the air flew the newly made cash, then into the glass that fell in the sky. And now, said the fairy, it's home you must dash to deliver this tooth for the Queen's birthday bash. She sprang to the trunk, to her team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of the city. They heard her flee, and she drew out the sight. Thanks to the tooth, and to all a good night. I decided to follow them to tell you the truth. I wanted to see what they do with a tooth. Across land, sea, and river, the fairies flew. And not far behind them, I also flew too. For hours and hours, I followed that land, until finally I reached the thing. Fairyland! The lights of the city were sparkling and shining, and fairies galore. The city was holding a great celebration, a big birthday treat for the Queen of their nation. Andy's tooth was unloaded by the fairies with care, and put into a cannon and shot into the air. Within a tooth, it was badly corroded. Andy's melon looked straight as it boom exploded. Who would have thought a tooth would decay or to produce such a wonderful fireworks display? The Queen begged the fairies for not blood this surprise, and you make it sweat that it doesn't the eyes. And And I was there, and I saw it, and I swear it's the truth.
Well, thank you again for joining us, parents. I think, children, we need to give our audience a big clap, don't we? Because they've been fantastic. And then just for one last time, well done. The finalists, the classes, everybody has been performing all this poetry for the last number of weeks. Can we just give one big, huge round of applause for everyone in Year 4 for their contribution?